Stand out from the crowd with your Next helmet. Safety and technology meet style and design. Next helmets offer the coolest models and styles like the aggressive XT1 Raptor and the uber cool Switch. Next helmets exceed DOT standards and are available only at the best motorcycle accessory stores. Find the store nearest you at nextnorthamerica.com. When we ride, we must protect our eyes. Ed Schneider and Julie Maioli from Team USA2Ride here. When we go for a ride, we're always protected with 7-Eye Performance Eyewear.
That's right, Ed. These high-tech sunglasses prevent dry eyes, are super resistant, and look great too.
Learn more and get yours at 7eye.com.
Welcome to USA2Ride, the show where Eduardo and Julie hit the roads on two wheels to bring you the best of the motorcycle world. We will talk to experts, shop owners, and mechanics and share the best places to go, maintenance tips, stories from the road, and much more. Rev up your engines. Here is Eduardo Schneider and Julie Maioli.
Hello, welcome to another edition of USA2Ride Radio Show, the first live broadcast of 2016. Oh my God, it's so good to be back.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Safe ridings, everyone, in 2016. Hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season. I'm sure that, here at USA2Ride, we definitely did. And let me turn this off here. All right, there you go. So, this is USA2Ride on WNN 1470 AM Beasley Broadcast Group Station. Today is January 12, 2016. To prove that we're live, it's 6:32 Eastern Standard Time.
Nice.
You can watch us live at USA2Ride.com. Click on the live button up there. You can call us. The lines are actually open right now. 1-888-565-1470. It's a toll-free number. 1-888-565-1470. We're always on Facebook, facebook.com/USA2Ride. And you can always send us an email if you want to talk to us, info@USA2Ride.com. We also have another email address if you want to share good things, so Brenda can share with our audience here. You can also send an email to community@USA2Ride.com. I love that. We are Team USA2Ride. I'm the cruiser guy, Ed Schneider. And here next to me, the sporty girl, Julie Maioli.
Sporty girl.
Tonight we have at the studio, as always, our good friend Brenda Martin that brings good things.
Hello, all about the good things.
Hello,
here.
Mama B.
Hello.
And also we have a special guest, Julie Furman from the Litas of South Florida.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Well, look how pretty she is. I mean, those of you who are listening out there, you're missing a good show. So log on to USA2Ride.com and come see how pretty she is.
Yeah, and we had a chance to ride with the pretty girl here and her pretty friends as well.
I know, it was a beautiful day you had.
That's right.
Awesome.
That's right. We're going to talk about that. We're actually going to see it. For those of you watching on www.USA2Ride.com live, you're going to see the video of the ride as well. And reminding everybody that the USA2Ride show is brought to you by Eagle Rider Motorcycles, South Florida, where you can rent your favorite bike and explore Florida with Eagle Rider. Time to buy or trade your motorcycle. Julie, we talked about this, remember?
Yep, we sure did.
Yep, you can sell your bike there. You can buy a used bike. You can bring your bike in for service. You can rent bikes there. Of course, remember that also we talk about that. I know that some of the Litas members actually enroll in the Eagle Rider Club.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
very
They
nice
took
fun.
advantage of it.
Yep,
Yeah.
so $29 a month.
It's perfect.
I know.
Yeah.
They're
It's a
excited.
very good deal.
Yeah, there's some girls that they'll say, I want to trade my bike. And I say, well, you know what? Why don't you join in the Eagle Rider Club? And then you can get to try some bikes
Yeah.
and see what it feels like.
It's a good
You
idea.
just log on to their website and eaglerider.com and click on the button, register, $29 a month. You can pick one rental a month, and that's all you're paying is that $29 a month. But this month is my birthday.
Oh, you get an
yes,
extra
I
one.
got a free one.
Exactly. And if you don't use monthly, you can put all the days together and do
Go
a
on
trip.
That's
Go on a nice
fantastic.
vacation.
Yeah, for a whole week.
And,
yes.
and you know something? There's
Actually, 12 days.
12,
12
13,
days.
If you roll over
13,
each
the
month,
gift
13.
True.
Yep.
13.
Yes,
Lucky
12
number
days.
13. if you keep rolling over in your days that you don't use during the months, but you're paying that $29 a month, you can accumulate all those days and go on a really nice vacation. Sturgis, here we come.
Yeah, and well, you have to remember that when you book your bikes, you have to book online as well.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And
Is everything online?
Online. And all you have to pay, I always say, you know what? No surprises for anybody. You have to pay the insurance. You get to choose what insurance you want, if you want insurance. And you get to pay the sales tax or the rental tax, whatever they call, which is normal. I got to tell you that I have a friend that signed up and already took a bike for a ride. And he told me that with full insurance and the tax, he was out the door riding because he used his free ride, his free rental. He was out the door riding for the entire day for less than $50.
That's awesome. And that's awesome. And what you got to do is check your insurance, because some insurances are really good where you have a rider on there that covers the rental, and do the math.
Right.
I mean, do the math. If it takes that to add to your policy, fine. But if not, the guys at Eagle Rider will cover you.
Yep. And the great news about Eagle Rider is that, as you probably saw the sunglasses that we were using the day that we
I
rode.
saw that. Yeah.
Yep.
It's very fancy. I want to try one on.
Well, we have some that you can try. Try hers right now.
I show you
So-
mine.
Yeah, really?
Those-
Absolutely.
Those are 7-eye.
Seven eyes.
His rating is also about looking good.
Exactly.
Well, the thing about motorcycle is we always want to make our motorcycle
Take
ours.
a look if this is a motorcyclist.
That is super.
That's glamour gal
And
motorcycling.
You can put all the protection.
Silicone.
You can add protection.
Really?
Yes.
These are actually riding glasses.
Really?
Is a riding glasses, but is
That's
very
awesome. So when you're not
fashion.
riding them, you can have them without the
Yep.
UV
See?
protector, and if you are, you
Now,
can put it on.
The good thing is, the good news is until now,
It's nice.
Oh, they look good on you too.
yep.
You
Guys,
see?
tune into the
Where's my
USA2Ride.com.
bike?
And until now,
It's gorgeous.
the only way, if you live in South Florida, the only way to buy them would be online. Except that now, Eagle Rider is an authorized
Dealer.
dealer
Really?
for 7-Eye in
Yes.
South Florida.
Yeah, they are. And the good news about it is I talked to Daniel on the phone yesterday, and I'll be your new 7-Eye rep for the state of Florida.
There we go. Congratulations.
That's the great news I wanted to share with you. So any listeners out there, if you got a place you want to carry 7-Eye, give Mama B a call at 860-305-7776.
You just plugged in yourself on Eagle Rider style.
Nice.
Well, anyway, trade your bike. You want to get some Eagle Rider sunglasses? 954-514-7230. That's the phone number for Eagle Rider South Florida. Go there, call, talk to Mark, talk to Vince, talk to Yuri. 954-514-7230.
But one thing we didn't mention about Eagle Rider is all the discounts that you get on the clothing, on the service, things, and they've got the best bling bling shirts, ladies.
Yes, another thing very important: the services they have at the shop. They can take all kind of bikes.
Oh, yeah.
It's
All
not
makes
just
and models.
American.
Yep.
They do all metric
bikes as well.
bikes
Yep.
too.
So they're a shop as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
One
they
shop
got
stop, I
mechanics,
guess.
certified mechanics on there that'll work on any make or model of motorcycle that you have, your friends have. So it's a one-stop shop, really.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And if you're there and there's no coffee, Mark will make you some fresh
Mark
coffee.
will make and the
I'm
guys,
just going there for the coffee.
the
Exactly.
guys are really, really nice there.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay,
thank
that's yours.
you.
All right. So tonight we're going to talk about a lot of things, especially the IMS, the Progressive International Motorcycle
What
Show.
a great show. Great
Yep.
show it was.
Brenda and Julie went there, and also with our friend Antonio Zieler went there to help as well.
What a nice guy he is,
Yep.
too.
And
yes.
he's a motorcycle rider as well.
Yep.
And also, of course, we have Julie Furman from the Leaders. We're going to talk about the Leaders. And the ride that we had the pleasure to join in a few weeks ago up to Clewiston. Of course, good things from Mama B is coming up as well. So stick around, everybody. We're going to take a very quick commercial break because somebody needs to pay the bills. And we'll be right back with USA2Ride calendar and much more.
Stand out from the crowd with your Nex helmet. Safety and technology meet style and design. Nex helmets offer the coolest models and styles like the aggressive XT1 Raptor and the uber cool Switch. Next helmets exceed DOT standards and are available only at the best motorcycle accessory stores. Find the store nearest you at nextnorthamerica.com. When we ride, we must protect our eyes. Ed Schneider and Julie Maioli from Team USA2Ride here. When we go for a ride, we're always protected with 7 Eye Performance eyewear.
That's right, Ed. These high-tech sunglasses prevent dry eyes, are super resistant, and look great too.
Learn more and get yours at 7eye.com.
All right, we're back here at the studio, WNN 1470 in Boca Raton, and we're trying to adjust the camera. For those of you watching us,
now it's fine.
There we go.
USA2Ride.com/live.
She needs this angle.
Yes, my beautiful angle.
It's all about how you look, not how you sound on the radio.
I thought we had fixed this a long time ago, Julie. I didn't think we still having issues with the camera. But
Hey, you know how us girls are.
Yeah,
Everything's got to be perfect.
We have, yes.
okay.
Yes, Mama B is right.
We have people on the phone. We know that, and we're gonna go to the phone in just a second. But before that, we do have to go to our calendar of events because there's a lot of stuff going on.
Lots of stuff. It's
Wow.
a new year, man.
I
It's
know.
a new year.
I gotta tell you, even though I was in vacation, I was keeping track of everything that was going on here, and I was so surprised. I mean, the amount of rides that people, the amount of miles that people
Really?
put already in the first 10 days of the month of the
Go
year.
to the calendar,
Okay.
please.
All right, so this is
Let's stay on track.
the first one is the best one for me. It's on January 17th at 11 a.m. from 11 to 6. It's one day only. And it's called Summer Bike Fest 2016. I'm not
Isn't
kidding.
it ironic?
But it's winter,
It
but
is.
it's
It's kind of
summer.
ironic
It's
being
called
January.
Summer
It's
Bike
called
Fest.
summer.
Why not?
You know, in Florida, we can get away with
Yeah,
that.
exactly. So it's the and
It's
you
always
know,
summer.
and you know what? It's the 8th annual Fort Lauderdale Summer Bike Fest. So January 17 again at 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Pine Island Plaza. It's at the southwest corner of I-595 and Pine Island Road in Davie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
very
it's,
close.
it's right
Right in
there.
your
Exactly.
backyard.
I have nothing to do this week.
You do now.
I
Oh,
don't
there you
have
go.
nothing to do.
On January 30 from 7 to 5, it's the 10th annual Dania Beach Vintage Motorcycle Show. This one
totally.
this one is a cannot
oh,
miss.
yeah.
This is
For
must
sure.
go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow. Crap phone.
Okay. You're not supposed to say that, Julie.
What? I knew something there.
It's seafood.
Yeah, exactly. Crab.
Seafood.
It's
Crab
a crab.
soup.
Yeah, crab
Yes.
phone.
Crab phone.
All right.
Seafood.
We're going to forgive you
All
for
right,
the
yeah.
English you don't know.
It's yeah.
Yes.
It's her broken English is not that broken anymore.
I'm telling you, it's getting better every week.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
She's improving it.
Work in progress.
So we're going January 30th.
January 30, Dania Beach Vintage Motorcycle Show. It's the 10th edition. Remember, guys, every time you go to this show, it's a good chance that you might find Billy Joel jamming with the band there. He did that 2
Nice.
years straight.
Really?
Yeah, but then he did not do that for the past 2 years. I was there trying to find him, and he was not. I was trying to stalk him. It's at the Frost Park. It's right behind the Dania High Ally right there.
Right.
It's on 300 Northeast 2nd Street in Dania Beach. Again, January 30 from 10 to 5. The event is free to the public.
Get out. Free?
It's free. It's free. Yeah,
Wow.
it's free.
If it's free, it's for me.
Stop, Julie.
And you still can register your bikes, correct?
Julie's having a laugh
Yes,
attack.
you can register your bike, and the interesting thing is that this year, if you have a Triumph Bonneville and you want to enter
Free.
is it free or it's $5?
No, for the Triumph is free.
Oh, it's free, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, very nice.
So it's the Triumph Bonneville year this year. Also, the 9th annual Treasure Coast Bike Fest. This is right up your alley there, Brenda.
Yep.
On January 30 as well at 3 p.m. And January 31st at 11 a.m. So it's 2 days. Presented by ARC of Martin County, and it benefit individuals with developmental disabilities. There will be top-notch music, bike parade, bike show, tattoo contest, and much more. It's $5 per person. Again, the money goes to assist and support children and adults with developmental disabilities to achieve their fullest potential.
Yeah, that's a great program, the ARC. It's awesome.
Oh, you're familiar with them?
Yeah, we actually did work up north with them. They're all over the United States, and it's a really good program.
Awesome. And
It
some
really
people
is.
ask if they have to have a bike to attend this event, and no, everybody's welcome to the event. Bike, cars, anything. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Walk run.
On January 31st, Archbishop's 2016 motorcycle ride from Our Lady of Guadalupe Church. This one is in Doral at 1691 Northwest 25th Street. And this one there will be a barbecue, prizes, good entertainment with a $20 cost per bike. Includes a commemorative t-shirt and 3 raffle tickets. And this one is actually, it's a ride in memory of Rene Sardinia, the founder and the captain of Chrome Knights Motorcycle Association, which passed away a few months ago.
Yeah.
The registration for this ride is at 7:30 a.m. The mass starts at 8:30 a.m. Kickstands up with blasting of the bikes at 10 a.m. They're going to ride to Cafe 27 and then Peter Harley-Davidson North.
Exactly.
All right.
You know, I like that place, Cafe 27.
It is
I went
fun.
there for the first time and I had a blast.
Great pulled pork barbecue.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's great.
Is.
It's very
Yes.
eclectic, all kinds of
Sometimes
people.
All
there
kinds
is
of people. The food
there
was
are
great.
many crazy people doing some.
It's only
bad
crazy people
stuff,
when we're there.
yes,
Yeah. But
But
that's
is
everywhere.
This kind.
That's everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
And if you go there,
Yeah,
try
even
the
in my backyard, sometimes it happens. So.
Yeah, right there in my living room.
for me, gator bites and pulled pork sandwich. Best, some of the best in South
The
Florida.
gator bites.
Gator bites are
yes.
amazing there. Shout out to Emily, a good girl that managed the place there.
Yeah, Emily is a very good.
So January 31st, this is a big one, all right, for everybody out there. Eagle Rider signature ride.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
Yep,
31st
that-
Eagle Rider signature.
yeah.
Mark Ragg announced that Eagle Rider
Save the date.
Save the day. Mark Ragg, the general manager there, announced that Eagle Rider will start doing the signature rides in 2016. This one is going to be from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., of course, all day long. They're going to meet at Eagle Rider Miami. So that's the Doral store. It's not too far from the Miami International Airport. For breakfast at 8 a.m.
Come on, you're killing me.
There's going to be a competition for top bike of South Florida. The grand prize is a $100 Eagle Rider gift card.
Really?
So
Tom?
Yeah.
prepare your
Nice.
bike.
Yep.
That means some chroming,
Exactly.
polishing.
Hey, you know what? Sonia's bike might be a contender there.
That's true. She has a nice Sportster.
She has a nice
Yes.
Sportster.
Can it be as nice as mine? though?
Okay. No, you're
I
a
don't
contender
know,
too.
man.
I don't know.
I haven't seen a
I
nicer
don't
one
know,
than mine in a
but
very
I
long
think
time.
that Mama B can
Can kick
win.
butt there.
Yeah.
Now, this is the cool thing. They're going to leave at 9:30 a.m. Kickstands up at 9:30 a.m. They're going to ride down to Coconuts in Big Pine Key for the South Florida Chili Cook-Off for the day. The cost to enter the cook-off is $5, so come prepared. But it's a nice ride to the Keys down there to get some
Right
some
into
chili.
the keys is always
It's always
good.
It's
cool,
always
yeah.
nice. You know, I gotta
Yes.
do that, but you know, coming from home sound, I might have to crash on your couch.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's a
yeah.
pretty big couch.
Yeah.
And you know what? I just want to plug in the rides from the South Florida Riders Club. Because they just released their February calendar. So this is for the members of the South Florida Riders Club. But I'm going to talk to Kenneth Moore, the president there.
Kenneth,
He's a
will be
really
a
good
pleasure
guy.
for him have this not said
I
here.
gotta tell you guys, you know, this is a really good bunch of guys, and just to give you an idea of where they're riding in February. First of all, they're riding every week. On February 7th, they're going to Snook Haven in Venice, Florida. On 14th, Squid Lips Grill in Sebastian.
Oh, that's a good place,
Really?
guys. Yeah,
There you go.
you gotta hit that ride.
February 21st,
Yep.
It's your it's
My
your
next
It's up
one.
there.
We'll go up
Yes.
River Road.
February 21st, Shivers Barbecue in Homestead. And February 28th, one of my favorites, Solomon's Castle in Ona, Florida.
Oh, I want to
Yes.
hit that this time. I saw the video on that. That place is phenomenal.
I gotta tell you, USA2Ride, South Florida Riders Club, guys, you really outdid yourselves with this ride in February. I'm gonna stick with you guys in February.
Absolutely.
All right. So let me see where we are here. Okay, we're done with the events.
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Give me this.
And of course, talking about good friends. You know, when life throws you a curveball, we always count on the help of attorney Rob Sanook. Not only he's a rider like us,
He's
Rob
the
Sanook,
attorney that rides.
he's the attorney that rides.
I love saying that.
25
the attorney
years.
that rides.
25 years of litigation experience, handles family law, criminal defense, federal and state cases. You got business-related issues, you got to talk to Robert Sanook. Call him for a free consultation at 561-302-5297. His phone number is also on the USA2Ride.com homepage.
And on the video.
Yeah, he's
for
on the
who's,
video.
Oh, yeah. If you're watching
us.
USA2Ride.com live, And okay, so let's go really quick here. Well, I know we have some people holding on the phone. We're gonna get to you guys, so hang on one second.
Hang on, don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere, because I'm trying to stick with the time that Julie gave me here, but it's hard.
We're gonna get you a little whip.
So let's do this. I'm gonna ask Freddie just to get ready with the video for the Leaders of South Florida. Can you just hang on there 1 second? Just keep your finger on the trigger, because we have Julie Furman here from. Am I right if I call you the founder of the Leaders of South Florida?
I'm one of the founders. Me and Sonia Hill, we're both founders of the Leaders of South Florida.
Okay.
Yes.
And I just want to give a heads up to Freddie. Freddie, that's not the video that you have rolling going on there. It's the next one. This one, we're gonna go with the Leaders of South Florida. Now, we did a ride with you guys right before the end of the year.
Yep.
Right before I went on vacation.
Yes.
And we did some interview with you and Sonia.
Yep.
We talked to the girls there. So if we have the video, let's take a look and let's see here. Freddie, if you have the video for the Leaders, let's go.
Well, the Leaders of South Florida is a network of women. And basically what we do is we get together and ride at least once a month, and it's all women. We do rides also for co-ed, but that's what Leaders is all about. We're about basically supporting each other and, trying to make a huge network of women.
You got your mind set up on what you're gonna do.
Actually, Sonia.
My husband, actually. My husband just pretty much posted, he tagged me in one of the Instagram photos of the Leaders, and he just said to me, hey, I could totally see you doing this, because I actually ride with them, with the guys, and I just wanted to do something to just empower us women and, show that we can do what they do as well. So that's how it happened.
No, we're not a club. We're not a club. We're not a gang. Maybe in our minds are. But no, we're not nothing like that. We're a network. That's what we are. There is no commitment, no nothing. You know what? You want to ride with us? We ride. It's just a bunch of women. But that's who we are.
You're my little señorita.
The future, gosh, we just want, I don't know.
We just want to ride. Yeah. I mean, what happens. I take day by day. I mean, like this interview, for example, of no idea, we just ride. So what tomorrow brings, bring it.
That's a good question. You know what? We've talked to the founder, which she's from Utah? Yeah, she's from Utah. Her name is Jessica. And she doesn't explain why lead us. That's a good question. Actually, we should ask her one day, because we have no idea, but it sounds good.
Yeah, no, it's and they're nationwide. Actually, they're worldwide now, right?
Yes, they are worldwide.
I think there's 50 different chapters,
yes.
if you could say.
Yep, all over the world. I think the farthest one is in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. Just do it. Yeah. Just, you know what?
And there's no right bike as long as you ride. I mean, you got sports bikes, cruisers, vintage bikes. I mean, just empowering chicks just to come out and ride. It doesn't matter.
A lot of people suggest, a small motor or whatever, this and that. I started at a 1600. That was my first bike, Some of the girls too, and some 883s or whatever. It doesn't really matter. You know what? As long as you're comfortable on the bike, you feel good, just ride and come with us, and we'll have a good time. We have a Facebook page, The Leaders of South Florida, also Instagram. Instagram, we're very active. Right, Sonia?
Yes, we're very active. Also, on both sides, there's ways to email us as well. The contacts, pretty much it's self-explanatory, so just check out those 2 social media sites, and that's it. Pretty easy.
Just heard about. So
from now, we're gonna get some call. Carmen, you are here.
Okay, let's can you put Carmen online? All right, Carmen. Carmen,
how are you guys?
Good. Welcome to USA2Ride.
I'm doing great. It's great to hear from you guys again, as always. You guys are amazing.
Carmen Sardinia.
Is that Carmen Sardinia?
It is.
Hey,
yes.
How are you?
How are you?
I am wonderful. Thanks to all the listeners and you guys, and I want to wish you all a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
For you too, my dear.
So, Carmen, as far as we understand, there's actually a ride coming up at the end of the month in memory of your husband, right?
It is. it's an amazing ride. Renee used to ride, or always rode, and now he'll ride in heaven. So he'll guide us from heaven. He rode with the Archbishop, and the Archbishop loved it because every year he did what he called a poker run. This year he's not calling it a poker run; he's calling it his motorcycle ride, and it's very cool because you get to see the other side of the Archbishop. He's an amazing man. You ride with him, which is something that's very incredible because you don't picture somebody of that magnitude that gets on a motorcycle, on a Harley, and rides like you and me. So I feel very blessed and lucky to have him do this. And, you know, we will continue Renee's legacy doing this all the time. Every year, I would like to invite, of course, you guys are part of the family now. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
But invite all your listeners because it's an amazing ride. There's 3 stops. Cafe 27 is, like you guys were saying, a great place to go and hang out. It's a lot of fun. It really is, and it's for a great cause. So I hope to see everybody there.
Absolutely. So just reminding everybody, this is on January 31st at 7:30 a.m. The registration is at 7:30 a.m. at Our Lady of Guadalupe Church at 11691 Northwest 25th Street in Doral. The zip code is 33172. The registration starts at 7:30 a.m. There's a mass at 8:30 a.m. Kickstand up with the blasting of the bikes. You know, blasting your bikes is never, you know, if you've been to blasting of bikes already this year, there's never, you know, you can never blast your bike too many times.
Exactly.
And of course, you know, Carmen Sardinia, her family, and I'm sure a lot of members of the Chrome Knights Motorcycle Association are all going to be there as well. It's going to be a great honor and a great pleasure. So Team USA2Ride invites everyone who's listening to us. We're going to post that on Facebook. Go ahead.
2 wheels, 3 wheels, 4 wheels, come support.
There you go. You know, even the guys at Cafe 27 that listen to us, if you're on the 18 wheels, come too.
There you go.
That's right.
Awesome, Carmen. We're right up on the against the commercial here. We're gonna take a quick break for the commercial, but we're gonna be in touch and we're gonna post this on our website. We're gonna post it on our Facebook. All right.
Thank you. Sending you guys my love and looking forward to seeing you on the 31st.
Sounds great. We love you too.
We love you too. Bye-bye. Thank you.
So we have some more phone calls we're going to take right after the break because somebody needs to pay the bills. We'll be right back with USA2Ride.
When we ride, we must protect our eyes. Ed Schneider and Julie Maioli from Team USA2Ride here. When we go for a ride, we're always protected with 7-Eye Performance Eyewear.
That's right, Ed. These high-tech sunglasses prevent dry eyes, are super resistant, and look great too.
Learn more and get yours at 7eye.com. Stand out from the crowd with your Next helmet. Safety and technology meet style and design. Next helmets offer the coolest models and styles like the aggressive XT1 Raptor and the uber cool Switch. Next helmets exceed DOT standards and are available only at the best motorcycle accessory stores. Find the store nearest you at nextnorthamerica.com.
All right, we're back with USA2Ride here in WNN 1470 AM. And we're going to go straight to the phones because we know people are on hold for a long time. We talk a lot here. So let's go first. It's Brenda's fault.
Never. It's always my fault.
It's Brenda's fault. Let's go really quick to the phones. Let's go to Jenny first. Hello, Jenny. Welcome to USA2Ride.
Hi, Eduardo. Hi, Julie. Mama B. It's Jenny Love. How are you?
Jenny Love. How are you, Jenny?
It's so great to hear from you guys. Thank you so very much again for always supporting us and helping us with this great cause and for posting, you know, the flyer for our ride on your website. We really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. It's our pleasure. I mean, we we love what you guys do. We do a lot for the community, and this is the least we can do.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, and thank you for the opportunity of letting us call in and mind waiting. Because the conversation has been so great and the show has been so great.
Thank you.
I get to listen to the show while I'm on hold, so I'm fine.
That's awesome. Well, Carmen just called us to let us know about the Archbishop's motorcycle ride as well. That's going to be in honor of your godfather, René Sardinia. Like I said before, it's for us. It's an honor to even that we got this information and to share with everybody.
Thank you guys again for doing that, and we invite the whole community to come out. It's a really, really nice family event, and just come out and have a good time. It's going to be great. It's something else when you see the Archbishop ride up in his Harley and his boots and his leather vest, and then he automatically, changes to give his mass, and then he's back in his jeans and his, and his leather to do his the bike blessing and do the ride. So
that must be amazing.
It'll be a lot of fun. So thank you guys.
That's awesome. And Jenny, have you recovered already from the migrant toy run?
Oh, I haven't stopped. Last week, actually, we did a Three Kings Day celebration at Chapman Partnership, which is a great local shelter. And we went out there for a ton of kids, and we just had gifts and played music, and they danced, and we just had a blast. So
that is awesome.
We're always happy to be helping out in the community.
That's great.
Yeah, Jenny Love, anytime you have an event or when you're doing your shows, give us an invite on the events page, and we'll see if we can make it to each and every one of them. Can't promise all of them, but...
You guys are great. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it.
All right, Jenny, thank you so much for calling, and send our best for everybody at the Chrome Knights Motorcycle Association for us, okay?
Will do. Take care, guys.
All right, you take care.
Thank you, Jenny. Bye-bye.
Okay, we got one more call. Let's go to Danny really quick. Welcome, Danny, to USA2Ride.
Welcome. My name is Danny Chrome Knight. Appreciate it. And have a good New Year for you guys up there. And I'm a sergeant at arms. So we do the event, and everything is wonderful.
That's awesome. So you're also part of the Chrome Knights Motorcycle Association, Danny?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, it's a third call from the Chrome Knights tonight. I mean, we keep going like this. This is going to be the Chrome Knights special tonight.
Nice. Tell the chief we said hi.
Hey, I always go everywhere with Chrome Knights. So I'm a sergeant, and I enjoy being with them, with my club, and it's a beautiful thing that we all are family, and we help each other. And we do everything for the kids, for the toys runs and everything. And I'm glad that I talked to you guys over there, especially Julie. So,
especially Julie. He's got his eye on you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For some reason, everybody seems to remember Julie.
How can you not forget? She's beautiful.
Sorry, Ed.
I know.
Well, that was a beautiful thing. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, Danny,
so
and
much.
send our best to everybody at Chrome Knights Motorcycle Association.
Rock on, baby.
It's my pleasure to talk to you, okay?
Okay.
And have a good day, and I wish you the best.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your call.
All right. Julie Furman, now it's your turn.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about...
Back to Julie.
Back to Julie.
We got some talking to do.
Tell me, what do you want to know?
We saw the video of the ride. It was an awesome ride. Beautiful day to ride,
It
actually.
was a great day to ride.
Julie and I, we got our bikes from Eagle Riders, Snake Road.
Yep.
Yeah, so good.
So tell us a little about the leaders of South Florida. You guys are everywhere, right?
Yeah, basically we are everywhere. We're in South, South Miami, up to West Palm Beach. Some girls are for Fort Myer. Actually, she's moving down. She's like, she left from Miami and she met us, and she's like, I need to go back. And
Brenda learned something.
That's a sister.
And that's
I know. Everybody wants me to move north. Everybody wants me to move south. I don't know. And then I got those who want me to move west, but it's not.
It's funny because Sonia lives, south, and I'm like, man, I wish I lived south, because we want to be together.
Right.
We really have a passion for riding. And so we want to do events. We try to eat dinner once a week.
Okay.
We try to go to Wynwood because it's kind of a central point.
Right.
Or just, ride for breakfast or do anything. But
I love the breakfast rides.
Yeah, they're fun. Mm-hmm. And this community is pretty amazing.
It's fresh, it's better. Here in Florida is very... I think because it's so hot in the mid of the day.
To ride in the morning is awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
So,
early in the
how
morning
many are
is
you
very
anyway?
good.
Right now we're 18.
18 women.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're
That's
18
powerful
total.
going down the road, pulling your
And
throttles.
average turnout when you guys ride?
Average turnout, sometimes, it goes from 8 to 15, sometimes 25 if it's a co-ed.
Okay.
Usually when it's co-ed, we have like 25 people riding.
No, and Julia, one thing that I noticed when we stopped for lunch is that some of the husbands, of the members, they came to have lunch.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So a lot of you actually are married.
Because they get to show up and then they pay the bill, right?
Exactly. In the moment, yes,
you ladies are smart.
Exactly.
You ladies are smart.
It's funny because the guys try to start a group on their own.
Yeah.
And, it just doesn't work out for them. So they're like, okay, so we'll ride with you guys, But it's, it's those when we can do co-ed,
right.
Yeah, but the thing is, they won't get lost. The guys won't get lost when they're riding with women.
That's right.
Because guys never stop to ask for directions.
No, never.
But the good thing for the guys is we can't hear what you guys are saying either.
See, it's a win-win.
It's a tight game right now, Mama B.
Okay, that's fine.
But cool. It's true. Everybody needs their own time. Women needs their time to do the riding, and men needs to do their thing. And be boys and obnoxious or whatever. And we are too. I mean, we're like, when we get together, we're all giddy. It's just our personalities. We're all strong women. And one thing I've noticed that with a woman rider, most women rider have a very strong personality because it's the confidence. For a woman to get on a bike and say, you know what, today I feel like going 85 or 130 miles per hour, right?
You cannot tell. On tracks.
That takes a lot of guts. It really does. It takes a lot of personality, a lot of confidence, and to pursue it and to try to get better at it. So being among that energy is fantastic,
It's so funny that you mentioned something because one thing that I realized over the years that women in motorcycles, when you talk about confidence, women get into motorcycle riding because they are confident enough or because they want to build confidence. But eventually, if you get when a woman sits on the motorcycle,
I have to say we are strong because to
I
handle. I'm not telling about kinds of bike. I am telling about to change. High heels and skirts and dresses for boots and handle a bike. So we have to be not strong and is strong personality and strong
drive. You need that drive. Yes.
Yeah, and coming from a time where there was not many women riders on the road, because I remember I was one of the only ones in Connecticut, and I'll tell you what, now to see the amount of women on the road, it's phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
yep.
And everybody's got their reasons. As a matter of fact, I'm doing an article about that. Every woman has a reason why you ride, and some of it could be just to get out of the house, make new friends, get some independence, divorce a husband, whatever the case may be. But, it's nice to see your force out there with all your ladies, and I'll be honored to ride with you.
Oh, that would be great. We would love that.
What's the next ride you guys have planned?
Next ride is 23rd.
Okay.
January 23rd, and it's all women ride, and we're going to meet the leaders of St. Petersburg.
Wow.
Nice.
So we're going to ride all the way up there, sleep over, hang out with them, and then come back.
That's great.
Yeah, so we figured, we'll visit the leaders that are close to us, so that way we can, continue that bond, continue that network that we're trying to create, here.
And let me ask you a question. If anybody wants to ride with you for that day or in a future day, how can they contact the leaders? How they can find out where you guys are, where you guys gonna meet?
You can check us out on Facebook. On Facebook, if you look for the Leaders of South Florida, you'll find us there.
Perfect.
Also on Instagram, if you go to _South Florida, you will find us there as well. Meetup.com, we're on there as well. As the leaders.
Or if someone just send an email to info.usa2ride.com. Yes. I always change. Always
Don't try to change the internet at this point of the game.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we can do the mail for you.
So the 23rd, you're having a big ride out to St. Petersburg, and it's a pajama sleepover.
It's definitely a pajama sleeping
St. Petersburg is never going to be the same after leaders get there.
No, they're not. It is not going to be the same.
You guys are going to have a blast.
Sure.
Cool. Awesome. And you know what? talking about women that ride. We have someone on the phone right now that I want to call in.
Okay.
And let's talk to our good friend,
Junie
Rose.
Junie Rose.
All right, Junie, welcome to USA2Ride. I hope you're listening because you talk about women here. I'm totally minority tonight.
I'm listening. I am okay. Yes, I'm listening, and I love Julie's passion for women riders. That's awesome.
There you go.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, Julie, I gotta tell all the girls that ride with the leaders of South Florida, they have a thing or two to teach about fashion. You know.
They do. It is.
I don't know if you can do a Hoka dress like they are, Junie, but it would be a good thing to
Hey,
try.
there's a time and a place for everything. I'll tell you that right now, because riding, you can be as sexy as you want to be, or you can be as hardcore as you want to be.
That's true.
And there's nothing better than a woman on a bike.
Hey, listen, talking about hardcore riding, Junie Rose knows everything because she's the only woman to ever finish all the competitions, all the phases of Hoka motorcycle challenge.
Absolutely, I bow down to you, girlfriend.
Yep, and as a cancer,
tried mine.
as a cancer survivor.
I love how often you give me the kudos. That's just so great.
Well, I love it. I mean, I'm proud to say that I know Junie Rose.
Me too.
Very much, and I'm proud to say I know you guys because you guys do some amazing things for over the radio and the places that you show up and you promote. We love that about you.
Thank you. And what's up for Hoka? I mean, it's 2016. This is the year of Hoka. What's going to happen now?
Woo-hoo. We finally get to talk about it in the present tense and not next year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's here.
We kicked off our hog event where we're going to the different dealerships and we're talking to the hog shippers. We've had some success with that to hear about, but we've got Texas and Louisiana and Florida and Indiana and New Mexico. We're talking to people all over the place, that we can find volunteers to go to their hog chapters and tell them about the Hoka.
Wow, that's great. And Junie, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. You asked Julie if we're going to see each other in Daytona. I was surprised. Are you coming down to Daytona for the bike week?
I don't know if I will be there, but we as the Hoka are going to have a ride from Daytona to Key West, Florida.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
We're gonna meet each other for
absolutely.
sure.
Yeah, I love that you guys played that last week when you did that the show that you had where you had all the different little excerpts from the different shows. That's the plan. We still don't have an exact, where kickstands are going to be up from or anything like that yet, but we will for sure let you know. I would love to be down there, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll be down there or not. I've got a lot of commitments up this way too.
Right. Well, we hope you are. We're running against the clock a little bit here, Junie, but hopefully we're gonna hear from you again next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
And let's keep talking about Hoka.
Yes, and we have to plan your trip here to come into the radio.
Right, exactly. You can't go through South Florida without stopping here.
For sure.
Awesome, Junie. Thank you so much. Good talking to you. And
you too. Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Johnny. Bye-bye. See you soon, please.
Okay. And let's head into the speed moment with Julie Maioli, which tonight is going to be a special speed moment. And just reminding everybody that speed moment with Julie Maioli is brought to you by Motor Cafe, where you find all the gear you need to ride safely and in style. Find top brands like Dainese, Shoei, Alright, Alpine Stars, and Next helmets at Motor Cafe. They're easy to find at 3556 North Ocean Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale, right on A1A between Oakland Park and Commercial Boulevard. They'll beat any legitimate price when you mention USA2Ride. Julie knows the place.
Oh, yeah. They got the best cappuccino.
Oh, there you go. And they have good coffee, too.
Yes. Everything.
Okay, so we're going to go really quick here because we have a kind of a long video to show. It's the coverage that Julie and Brenda and our friend Antonio Ziller did of the IMS, the 2016 edition of the IMS, the Progressive.
Awesome.
It was an awesome show. Really
motorcycle
awesome.
show. So,
not to mention the good-looking guys and the good-looking girls that were there too. So if you didn't get there, you better get there next year.
Okay,
it was
let's
awesome.
see the video. All right, let's watch the video. Freddie, you can roll the IMS, Progressive Motorcycle International Show.
We don't know if starting 2016 with a motorcycle show is an indication that this will be a good one for the motorcycling industry, but it's definitely great for all bike lovers out there. So thousands of motorcycle enthusiasts headed to the Miami Beach Convention Center last weekend to see what the second edition of the Miami Progressive International Motorcycle Show had to offer. I am Julie Maioli with Team USA2Ride, and I walked around the convention center in search of some cool bike conversations. And my first stop was at the Kawasaki booth, where I had the chance to chat with the guys about the new Ninja ZX-10.
I'll start by just giving you a little history from the World Superbike Series and the success we've had with the ZX-10R. Our engineering team has really taken a lot of those advancements and put it into this production model. So the 2016 ZX-10R, launch control, power assist mode, traction control, has its own engine braking system. So there's a lot of highlights that we've taken directly out of the superbikes and put it into this production model. So it's for someone like you to be able to get on and have those same benefits that they have on the track. Now you can have that on the road.
I love all kinds of bikes, but my passion for racing and traveling brought me to the KTM booth, which featured motorcycles that fit all I like to do on two wheels. That includes the RC390 Cup model, which is ready for the track, and the 1190 Adventure R, a bike that could take me around the country.
Thank you for coming by the KTM booth. Here, mostly at the IMS show, we have most of our street bikes. So this is just a broad overview of our street product. The way the booth is set up, starting on the outside, is our 390, RC390 race bikes and cup bikes. So this is just kind of an entry level to our racing program for our street racing. So we developed a new 390 Cup series this year, which was a huge global success. And we had 3 of the top 5 positions in the world. All were from the United States, so that was pretty exciting. And the kid that won is actually from South Florida that won the series. So the next section right here is our Duke section, which is our naked bikes. We have from the 390 Duke, which is our entry-level motorcycle, to a 690 Duke, which is all new for 2016. The next section I'd like to take you to is actually our adventure area. And these are all of our adventure bikes, going from the 1190 Adventure R that you see first to the regular 1190 Adventure with bags and a lot of our power parts, which some of the walls, if you notice, there's featured items on the walls and stuff, which are actually parts that you can purchase and bolt those on to customize the bike as you desire yourself. We brought a very minimal representation of our motocross or off-road product here. So just starting with the new generation 65 SX for the smaller tykes, for the little kids from 7 to 11 years old. So that bike is featured here. Then we also have a 450 Factory Edition on display. And the 450 Factory Edition today is actually the first day of the Supercross Series, starts tonight, which will be in Anaheim, California. And this is an actual replica motorcycle. Ryan Dungey, the #1, the Supercross champion. Dungey will be racing that. Marvin Muscan will be racing it. Also Dean Wilson on our factory Red Bull KTM team. We also have the BTO team that will be competing. We have Davey Millsaps and Justin Brayton will be also riding this bike also. So a great possibility to have a clean sweep on the podium tonight. We're hoping for a 1-2-3 with KTM taking the podium. So should be a great night for racing.
This edition of the Progressive International Motorcycle Show brought a little repeat of the show bikes we saw last year, always a crowd favorite. But those who attended this year also had the opportunity to hear amazing stories from guest speakers such as former World Superbike champion, AMA Superbike champion, and 5-time Daytona 200 champion, Scott Russell. Another guest speaker that grabbed my attention was Glenn Hagstad, a world traveler whose stories are just unbelievable. So much that National Geographic has featured a documentary about the time when he was held prisoner by the Colombian Revolutionary Army while riding through South America. Before leaving the show, I had a conversation with the person behind the event and learned a little more about the motorcycle show from production manager Gene Dusky.
We had a lot of positive feedback. In regards to Miami itself, we had a little bit more feedback as to what we needed to do to perfect the show. One thing we didn't have last year was free motorcycle parking in Miami. So we do have now free motorcycle parking here for the motorcyclists to come in. So we have 10 cities in this tour. This is city number 5. Last year we came to Miami and we had a lot of positive feedback. Some of the reason that we come here is because the manufacturers want to come here. The consumer support was awesome last year, so they wanted that again this year. And I think that they end up selling a lot of motorcycles as a result of coming down here. So that helps us decide where we're going to go. As far as the motorcycles, the industry's been growing. There's a lot more motorcycles on the street because traffic is so bad. So motorcycles and scooters are able to get around a lot more. A lot of it is artistic. So as you see these motorcycles, you know, the fancy paint jobs, and a lot of it is also technology. You know, we have a lot more electric motorcycles. Yamaha is coming out with electric. Honda is coming out with electric. In addition to, like, Victory now has an electric bike, and Zero motorcycles, which have been on tour with us in the past. The insurance industry is a billion-dollar industry, and it's very competitive. So Progressive is the #1 insurer of motorcycles in the country. So for them to sponsor the International Motorcycle Show has been a tremendous help, not only to us, but the people that come in. If you went into their booth, you saw they're giving away T-shirts and coffee, and it's not about them trying to sell insurance. They just want to help promote the industry. As the #1 insurance agency in the country, they were able to gain more support by sponsoring the show. And we have them until 2020, so that's great. Well, you know, I've been racing and riding for a long time, and I see the industry growing. There's a lot more younger people that are getting into the industry. As the older people, the baby boomers, as they're aging out of the industry, a lot more younger people are coming in, a lot more women riders. And like we talked about, the technology and the electric bikes are coming a long way. So I see that growing also. And they're trying to make the bikes safer, you know, anti-lock brakes. A lot of it trickles down from the automotive industry and also from the racing. So, you know, the traction control is now on the bike, a lot of the bikes. ABS, launch control. So all of that is trickling down to make the bikes safer.
Great. So that's it here from the IMS, Julie Maioli, USA2Ride, and Jim Dusky. Thank you so much for your participation.
Thank you, Julie.
Wow.
That was really good. That was really good. Back in the air with USA2Ride.
Yeah, back in USA2Ride.
Everybody together is worse.
It's beautiful.
All right, we don't have a lot of time because that was a great video.
No, you see.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's some stuff from the IMS that we did not cover this show, but tune in next week because we're gonna go back and talk about some new launches and new releases. They're awesome.
I have a lot of things here to talk about.
Lots of good things to talk about.
Yep.
Yes.
And speaking of good things.
Good things.
All right. Because it's a new year, we want to wish our listeners a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And while I was checking out social media to find good things, I found some really good resolutions that I wanted to share with you.
Motorcycle resolutions?
Yeah, they have to do with motorcycling. Number one, eat more foods that grow on trees and plants and less food that is manufactured in plants. And why? Because when you're out there riding and you eat garbage, you're going to feel like garbage. You're going to feel lethargic. So if you eat good, clean food, have a salad when you're out there. I know it doesn't sound as fun as a juicy cheeseburger, but hey, if you're going, especially long distance, eat some good things. So that is something I put on my New Year's resolution too. Another good tidbit was tea bags. Put tea bags in your bags. I wrap mine up in, and I tried it, and put them in a bandana, put them in your bags, and it absorbs all the, let's say, smells that you get in there from rain gear.
For real?
Leftover foods. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, tea bags. I tried that out. That's pretty a good thing.
Okay.
And then another good thing is if you find you're on your bike and let's say your foot falls asleep, your arm falls asleep, whatever, parts of your body on long distance rides, they fall asleep. They said that if you shake your head, give it a good shake,
really?
It'll wake up that part of your body. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was a good thing.
So hang on a second. If your hand gets
you
numb, you shake your
You
head?
just shake your head. Give it a good shaking.
Okay.
And it wakes up your body.
All right.
So, and one thing I wanted to say is I love spreading fun and good cheer. So my New Year's resolution is to smile at least 3 people that I've never smiled at before every single day. Doing that, you never know what they're going through. You never know what they're going through. So one smile may save a life. So that's a good thing. And the last thing I want to say is be a giver and not a taker. Everybody knows it's nice to receive something. Yes, it feels great. But that feeling goes away. But when you give something, that feeling stays with you forever.
Absolutely.
And that, my friends, is a really good thing.
Absolutely. Good things
so,
also.
Friends, USA2Ride.
It's a good thing to have friends. And special shout out, thank you, Antonio Ziller, Victor Quintero, Eric Sprague, Patrick Kendall, Joe Bacalao, Josh Irizarry, Yuri and Andrea, Ito from Eagle Rider, Jeff Jacobs, John Paco Wenner, Joe Andrews, Sonia, Paula, Bianca, Kendra, and the girls from Litas of South Florida. Alan Kirschenbaum, Jose Delgado, EJ Cooker, Tony Campagna, Rick Hens, Jackie Padio, Warhorse, and Crystal Harley-Davidson in Ocala. Welcome back to Florida, my friend. And a special shout out to all our friends listening to us across the U.S., Europe, and Asia.
And California.
A big good night to everybody. See you again next Tuesday, 6:30 p.m.
All right, Canada.
You have been listening to USA2Ride, the show that takes you for a ride through the best of motorcycle living in the U.S. Join us next week for another exciting show. Until then, safe rides, everyone.